Yo, you do not need to eat no unseasoned tilapia. You do not need to eat no dry ass broccoli in a Tupperware container in order for you to lose weight, man. I lost 117 pounds, and I see that a lot of these fitness influencers, the way that they're putting their videos or whatever the case may be together, is to get people to try to buy some type of cookie cutter little guide or book that they put together from ChatGPT or Gemini in order to sell it to the masses like that's gonna dramatically change your life. No, keep it simple. I'm gonna show you guys the blueprint to building your armor, and I'm gonna show you how to do it without destroying your sanity. Let's start in the kitchen because a lot of people get this misconstrued and messed up. If you go from eating a bunch of junk food and you drop your calories down to 1200, which is what we call starvation mode, you're going to crash. Your mental sanity is going to take a toll, and you probably more than likely are going to quit, right? I did not starve my fat off. I want to start off by saying that. I traded a lot of the foods that I was eating before, which was high processed junk, I traded it for high whole foods, more green leafy vegetables or ground beef. Ground turkey was really, really big when I first started. Ground turkey or protein powder, if it doesn't make you feel bloated, I would definitely recommend protein powder. If you can't cook a lot of your food or whatever the case is, that is a nice alternative to whatever you need to hit your goals for the day. Also, guys, I wanted to throw this in there for y'all as well. Buy a damn food scale. How are you supposed to know how much of a food you're eating or how many grams you're eating of a food if you're not weighing it? You gotta weigh your food. Weighing your food is the easiest way for you to track your macros and make sure that you're consistently in a calorie deficit. One of the other things that I used was Cal AI. It's an app. I think there's a small subscription, but guess what? That app will track your food. You'll be able to see how many calories you ate that day. Also, if you have an iPhone, it will also throw the amount of steps in there. It'll give you a rough estimate. I take that and minus about 1,000 steps. At least you'll be able to know roughly how many steps you took, or how much cardio you did. All of those things are going to incorporate into helping you lose more and more fat. And that's one of the things that a lot of people don't tell y'all. A lot of these fitness influencers won't tell y'all to use a scale. They won't tell y'all to track your steps. They just assume that you're supposed to know this stuff. Crazy. I kept my protein around 1 gram per pound of body weight. I see a lot of people talking about, oh, I eat 1.5 grams. I eat 2 grams. I eat 3. A gram per pound is all you need. You do not need anything else past that. And my secret weapon, my refeed days. People treat the cheat meal as, oh, well, you need to wait three. I seen somebody say you need to wait 3 months, 4 months into your diet for you to have a cheat meal. What do you? No, you do not. I was eating a cheat meal every Friday, and I still do it to this day. I'm currently, as I weigh myself, I'm about 211 pounds. I'm 11 pounds away from my goal. So you can have a refeed meal, fit it into your day, your weekly macros, what you need for the week. When diet fatigue hit me, I understood that I had to make an adjustment. Because once you get so far into your diet, you're going to have to bump your calories up so that way you can refill that glycogen, because that cheap refeed meal is not going to be enough. You have to have enough glycogen to feed the machine in order for you to burn the fat off. Rule number 2, stop using cardio to punish yourself. You do not need to use cardio for 2 hours a day in order to drop fat. Cardio is for heart health. It is not the foundation of your weight loss. If you want to look tight, athletic, and full when that weight is coming off, you need to stick to a simple, brutal 4-day compound movement split. For Sunday, I do chest and biceps. Monday, back and triceps. For Tuesday, I go back to chest and biceps. Wednesday, I go ahead and hit legs and I hit shoulders. Thursday, I hit chest again. And then I skip the day. Obviously, I have my refeed cheat meal. And then Friday, I finish it off with my back workout. I hit my muscle groups at least 2 times a week. And that's all you really need. Intensity is the number one thing that you are going to be able to hold on to muscle while you're in a deficit. If you do not push yourself, you're going to lose more muscle than you probably should have. Your goal in the gym is not to burn calories. Your sole goal when you get to the gym is to put enough stress on your body so that way your body can say, okay, we need to hold on to this muscle and use the stored fat for fuel instead of using this muscle, because you're going to need that in that cut. You don't want to look flat. You don't want to look more skinny. Your goal is to make sure you still got that muscular frame while that fat is going ahead and come. Lift heavy, track your workouts, and go home and recover. That's about as simple as I can put it. Sleep is probably the most important aspect when you are losing weight because your hormone production, everything gets better as your sleep improves. Every single thing, your recovery, your mind, your body, everything. Everything. That is the physical blueprint. High intensity training, consistency, diet, sleep, all of those things that I just went over. That is what's going to help you build that armor that we've been talking about. You wanted it, I gave it to you guys. Let me give you guys a massive reality check before you hit the gym. Building a 10 out of 10 body is only half the battle. If you drop the weight but you still carry 0 out of 10 on your social skill chart, you're still going to feel invisible to women. You're still going to get ghosted. You're still going to get left on red. And you're still going to wonder why the gym did not fix your life. You've built that armor up, y'all. Now you got to go ahead and build the warrior. Next week in part 2, we're going to go ahead and break down the social cues, the shifts, psychology that you're going to need to take your dating game to the next level now that you went on ahead and built that armor. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Also, comment all of your goals in the comments below because I definitely will be reading every last one of them, y'all. Let's get to work, fellas. I'll see y'all next week.